The price of luxury. Are attractive luxuries worth your money? Luxury goods are often associated with high quality and prestige, but at what cost? Are these attractive luxuries worth the hefty price tag? This is a question that many people grapple with when considering whether to splurge on high-end products. In this video, we will delve into the world of luxury goods and explore the pros and cons of investing in them. We will look at some of the most popular luxury items, such as designer clothing, expensive watches, and high-end cars, and examine the reasons why they are so expensive. We will also discuss the psychological factors that drive people to purchase luxury goods and the potential downsides of doing so. Ultimately, we hope to help you make an informed decision about whether or not luxury goods are worth your money. 1. Introduction to the concept of luxury. Luxury is a concept that has been around for centuries, and it can be defined in many ways. At its core, luxury is about having access to products or services that are considered high-end or exclusive. These products or services are often associated with quality, craftsmanship, and prestige, and they can come with a high price tag. Luxury is often associated with material possessions such as designer clothing, jewelry, and high-end automobiles, but it can also encompass experiences such as travel to exotic locations or access to exclusive events. The idea of luxury can be subjective and vary depending on culture, societal norms, and personal preferences. For some, luxury may be defined by the exclusivity of a product, while for others, it may be more about the quality and craftsmanship of an item. However, with the rise of social media and the influencer culture, the concept of luxury has become more accessible to the masses, and the lines between luxury and mainstream have become blurred. This has led to questions about the true value of luxury products and whether they are worth the high price tag. In this blog post, we will explore this topic and delve into the different aspects of luxury to help you decide whether attractive luxuries are worth your money. 2. What are attractive luxuries? Attractive luxuries are products or services that are often associated with a high level of quality, exclusivity, or prestige. These are things that are not necessarily essential for daily life, but rather serve as a symbol of status or achievement. Examples of attractive luxuries include designer clothing, high-end jewelry, luxury cars, and extravagant vacations. What makes these products or services attractive to consumers is often linked to the emotional and psychological benefits they provide. Owning a luxury product can make people feel special, successful, and even powerful. It can also serve as a sign of one's social status or personal taste. However, it is important to note that attractive luxuries often come with a hefty price tag. Consumers need to carefully consider whether the perceived benefits of these products or services are worth the cost. While some may argue that attractive luxuries are a worthwhile investment, others may argue that the money could be better spent on more practical items or experiences that provide more tangible benefits. Ultimately, the decision to purchase an attractive luxury comes down to personal values, priorities, and financial situation. 3. The psychology behind attractive luxuries. The psychology behind attractive luxuries is fascinating. Humans are wired to be attracted to beautiful things, and luxury brands have played off of this for years. When we see something that is aesthetically pleasing, it triggers a response in our brains that makes us feel good. Luxury brands have mastered this art by creating products that are not only visually stunning but also made with high-quality materials and exceptional craftsmanship. Research has shown that attractive luxury goods can have a powerful impact on our emotions, self-esteem, and social status. When we purchase a luxury item, we not only get the product itself but also the status and prestige that comes with owning it. This feeling of exclusivity and status can be addictive and can lead to a desire to purchase more luxury goods. However, it's important to remember that the price of attractive luxuries is often much higher than their non-luxury counterparts. Consumers need to weigh the benefits of owning a luxury item against its price. While owning a luxury item can be a source of pride and status, it's important to consider whether the benefits outweigh the cost. In conclusion, the psychology behind attractive luxuries is complex and can have a powerful impact on our emotions and self-esteem. However, Consumers need to carefully consider the cost-benefit analysis before investing in luxury goods. It's important to remember that the price of luxury is often steep and may not always be worth it in the long run. 4. How attractive luxuries are marketed to us. Marketing strategies for attractive luxuries are often targeted towards the customer's emotions and aspirations. Advertisements for luxury goods often depict an extravagant lifestyle that appeals to our desire for status, exclusivity, and comfort. Brands use celebrities, influencers, and glamorous settings to create a sense of desirability and luxury around their products. Some companies also use scarcity marketing tactics to make their products appear even more exclusive and desirable. By limiting the availability or production of certain products, brands create a sense of urgency and exclusivity that drives up demand and prices. Another tactic used by luxury brands is the use of high-quality materials, craftsmanship, and design. These elements are often highlighted in advertisements to create a sense of value and justify the high price tag. The packaging and presentation of the product also add to the luxurious experience and make the customer feel special. Overall, the marketing strategies used for attractive luxuries are designed to make us feel special, exclusive, and desirable. It is important to be aware of these tactics and understand the true value of the product before making a purchase. 5. The cost of attractive luxuries. Financial and ethical considerations. When considering purchasing luxury goods, it's important to take into account both financial and ethical considerations. Luxury items often come with a hefty price tag, and it's important to determine if the cost is worth it for you personally. Can you afford the item without putting yourself in financial strain? Will the item provide enough value to justify the cost? Additionally, it's important to consider the ethical implications of purchasing luxury goods. Many luxury brands have been criticized for their labor practices or use of materials that are harmful to the environment. It's important to do your research and determine if the brand aligns with your personal values. One way to mitigate these ethical concerns is to seek out luxury brands that prioritize sustainability and ethical practices. Many luxury brands are now offering eco-friendly and ethical products, and purchasing from these brands can provide both the satisfaction of owning a luxury item and the peace of mind that comes with knowing your purchase didn't harm the environment or exploited workers. In the end, the decision to purchase luxury goods is a personal one. It's important to weigh the financial and ethical considerations and determine if the cost is worth it for you. 6. Are attractive luxuries worth your money? When it comes to luxury items, it can be tough to determine whether or not they are worth the cost. While some may argue that the high price tag is justified by the quality of the product or the prestige of the brand, others may see it as simply a way for companies to make a profit off of people's desire for exclusivity. Attractive luxuries, in particular, can be a tricky purchase. These are items that are designed to appeal to our sense of aesthetics, and often come with a high price tag simply because they are visually pleasing. While it's true that these items can bring a certain amount of joy and satisfaction to their owners, it's important to consider whether or not they are truly worth the cost. One way to determine this is to consider the longevity of the item. Will it still be attractive to you in a few months or years, or will you tire of it quickly? If it's a piece of clothing or an accessory, does it fit with your personal style, or is it simply on trend at the moment? Additionally, it's important to consider the quality of the item. Just because something is visually pleasing doesn't necessarily mean it's made to last. Ultimately, the decision to invest in attractive luxuries is a personal one, and will depend on a number of factors, including your personal style, your budget, and your priorities. However, by taking the time to consider these factors and think critically about whether or not a luxury item is truly worth the cost, you can make an informed decision that you'll feel good about in the long run. Conclusion and final thoughts on attractive luxuries. In conclusion, the decision to invest in attractive luxuries is a personal one that requires careful consideration of your financial situation, lifestyle, and values. While these items may bring a sense of pleasure and status, they come at a high cost and can contribute to a culture of excess and inequality. It's important to be mindful of our spending habits and strive for a more balanced and sustainable approach to consumption. If you do choose to indulge in attractive luxuries, consider investing in high-quality, timeless pieces that will retain their value and remain relevant for years to come. Look for brands that prioritize sustainability and ethical production practices, and consider buying second-hand or vintage items to reduce your environmental impact. Ultimately, the true value of luxury is subjective and varies from person to person. Some may find it in the craftsmanship and quality of a product, while others may appreciate the sense of exclusivity and status that comes with owning a luxury item. Whatever your perspective, it's important to approach luxury purchases with a critical eye and a sense of responsibility towards yourself and the world around you. We hope you enjoyed our video about luxury items and whether they are worth the investment. It's important to consider the value of luxury goods before making a purchase. While some items may be worth the price tag, others may not provide the same level of value. At the end of the day, it's up to you to determine whether a luxury item is worth the cost. We hope that our video has helped you make a more informed decision when it comes to purchasing luxury